Okay, so here we are with the setup for making little seedling boxes. So as you can see, I've got one commercial seedling box and all the rest of them are just meat trays that I've drilled holes into. If you don't have a drill, I started off doing hammer and nail and it works perfectly fine. Drill's just quicker. So if you have one of these, you can put in little boxes, or you can just do these. I had them left over from the plantings from the Japanese garden, so like normal I don't throw them away, and all of a sudden a few days later we're reusing them, repurposing them. So I've just got some basic seeds from the nursery and I won't be planting them all at once. I'll be using some now, and in a week's time I'll be doing another lot, and then in a fortnight time another lot, so that the produce can be eaten over a period of time rather than it all happening at the same time. I've got organic compost here and that's it, not much equipment needed. Some meat trays, a nail and a hammer, some good gardening gloves, and organic. The reason I'm saying good gardening gloves is organic compost can contain fungal material that are very bad for you if they get into your skin. So please wear protection on your hands. That's all the danger there is in making your own veggie garden. And as you can see, we have pumpkins. These self-sowed. Well, we were away. The compost we had accidentally had some pumpkin seeds in it. And this is my bok choy. Well, one of 4. And I've put egg shells down because something was eating them, and I've made a little barrier. There's our parsley, our dill, and our mint. And I'm just letting our pumpkin go crazy. As you can see, it's spreading all over the place. I don't care, because look what it does. It grows more pumpkins. Very easy way. And I've got my organic boxes lifted, as you've seen before, so that I don't have to bend down. On the other side of the house, I'll take you through. We've got different types of veggies, and I also have a herb planter box ready to go. And while I'm self-isolating, that's a great way to spend my time. So here we go. 2 more small boxes here. We've got tomatoes and bok choy here. This one here I'm just using as a compost creator. So all my vegetable and peelings and everything from the kitchen come here. This is where I'll put my seedlings when they first start. That needs a good cleaning out. This is our composter. Here's more potential seedling pots that I didn't throw out. And this is my herb garden from Singapore, which I'm going to put scoria in. And these come out individually. And they're wonderful because you feed them up the top here with water, and they drip all the way through all the plants there. And there's indicators on the side to tell you whether or not you have enough water in them. That's our recycle plastics, so we're really into it. Have a look at our beautiful mandarins. Again, here you'll see eggshells to keep the bugs from eating the bok choy. It's hard to get ahead of those, whatever it is that's eating it. I've used organic spray, but they seem to be winning at the moment, but soon with more growth we'll be winning because now the eggshells are down. There's our beautiful cherry tomatoes and heirloom tomatoes. And just to finish off my garden, I'll show you my lemon verbena, which was our family good luck tree. I'm planting one here so that we can have good luck here as well. And later on I'll be teaching you why I've done this.